look through the eyes of a designer. And your vision, and the value is affected by your vision. And the design, not this vision, your value is determined by your vision. And so the first key I want us to write there is you have to design to win. That's a D, design to win. You have to look at yourself through the eyes of a designer and begin to see the possibilities for your life and not just what exists. For a long time, this same piece of purple cloth was in my dirty clothes basket. I've been using it for 2 years and it wasn't stained before, but now it's stained. And when my best friend was getting married, that is when it moved from the bottom of the dirty clothes basket to the top of the basket because I finally saw a purpose for it. I was able to use it to be part of the decor for the bridal show. As long as you don't see purpose in you, as long as you do not see the reason, then you will misuse, get rid of. And until you begin to think like a designer, intentionally increase your value, see what you can become, not just where you are, you will not win at life. You will not move from where you are. And I know all of us in this room wants to win. We want to weather the storms of life. We want to intentionally plan for our success. And in the rough times which will come, we do not want to give up. And that's what I want to encourage persons to do. So I thought at one stage of throwing away this piece of purple cloth because it had become stained. And then I saw another lesson. The fact that it's stained right now doesn't mean that it is useless. No. And sometimes our life gets stained by problems, by mistakes, by our failures. And sometimes we feel we are no longer worthy, we are no longer useful. But this cloth is reminding me that I may be stained, but still valuable, and I still have use. So, I'm a crazy lady. Trees talk to me, and this cloth is teaching me awesome lessons. The final lesson from this cloth, it is purple. Purple is an uncommon color. It's not a natural dye. And over 2,000 years ago, this used to be produced from snails, and it wasn't readily available. And so the process was tedious, and it became the material that only the rich and the aristocratic and the leaders could afford. And so it became the color of royalty. And for a long time, because of my low self-worth, I got into relationships that I should not have, and I allowed people to treat me in a way that they should not have. But because I could not see the value, I kept seeing myself like a cheap piece of purple cloth. But in the story of Bible, there's a lady called Lydia. She was a seller of purple cloth. And one day God said to me, study that. Not red cloth, not blue cloth, not white cloth, but purple cloth. That means she was a rich lady. She was a person of value and worth, of good standing. And then God says, you are purple cloth. So I walk around with purple cloth to remind me of my value and my worth. And tonight, you'll never look at a purple cloth the same ever again. All right, thank you. Give them a clap. All right. The second key to win here is win